Join us on our travel day to Disneyland Paris. I live with MS, so I'm going to show you how I deal with my travel day, from boarding a plane with my mobility scooter to a quick stop at the Eiffel Tower. I'll show you how we handle the challenges and the magic too. And don't miss the next video where we'll dive into accessibility in the parks.
We're off to Disneyland Paris. Excited to go. We've done Orlando a few times, but this is the first time we've travelled to Disneyland Paris with me and my disability, so let's see how it is. We're parking in the car park this time because it's cheaper. Last time we ended up getting a taxi to the airport, but it's just worked in well this time, hasn't it? So we've got the multi-storey car park, so we'll get out there. I've got my scooter, get it out the boot of the car, and then we need to check in. I've got my scooter, so now we need to go and check in, don't we?
We need to check in. We have to park on the top because it was pouring down. It wasn't ideal.
It's just been absolutely bucketing down, and we're on the top floor, so priority is keeping your hair dry. See you there in a bit. Apart from you. See you in a bit. So when you arrive on your mobility scooter, you need to go and check in at passenger assistance. You pre-book the assistance online, and then when you arrive, you let them know that you're here. And then afterwards, they can sort of direct you to where you need to check in with your scooter. And it's just to let them know you're there, really. So we'll go and do that now. This is where you go to special assistance. So you need to check in there at special assistance when you arrive with your mobility equipment. So I went to special assistance to let them know that I'd arrived, and then they send you to the bag check-in area, and that's where they tag up your scooter, and they'll take the dimensions and the weight of your scooter as well, just to make sure that everything's fine. This one's got a dry cell battery, so it's okay to stay in the hold. So now we're going to go through security. The madness of Terminal 3.
Worst terminal in Great Britain.
It's horrible. It's always so busy. So I always find going through terminals really stressful. That's the de-stress. But yeah, it can be so stressful. So we just take our time. I get dead stressed out, with the noise in the airport and stuff. So I have these noise cancelling headphones that I can wear amongst all the madness. This is actually a quiet area, but down in the main terminal it is very busy and very loud, so they help me a bit. So here we are at the gate. I've got my scooter with me, and you can bring it right to the aircraft door. So they'll just come and check out the scooter, and they hand it over to the aircraft then, and then they just take you on there. We'll get onto the ambulift, so I'll show you what it's like on there soon. So we're just heading round the back to the ambulift there. Just film the ambulift, kiddo.
Now I get out of the mobility scooter here, and I'm about to get into the ambulift. You can see the other people there on the lift ready to go in. I'm just making sure, final adjustments, that the key is out of the scooter to isolate the battery, and also just make sure that it's all secure. And they're the ground staff, taking the scooters onto the aircraft. So I'm actually sat on the ambulift here, and you can just see there where the ramp is. So they go in. They've always taken good care of my scooter. It's never got damaged or anything whilst I've been on any flight. So I've had a lot of confidence to be able to do that. So that's me on the ambulift, and there you can see the scooter's about to go on. Now, once we'd arrived at the other side at Beauvais, this was the ambulift ready to collect us. So the ambulift is here. Can you just see it there over my shoulder, and my scooter will be on there ready for me, and so we'll get on there, and then I can ride off on my scooter then, and we'll go through passport control. So it's as easy as that, and we'll go and collect the car. That's the next thing to do. We've taken the mobility scooters off the aircraft now. I'm ready to go onto the lift there.
We had a bit of a wait there to get out of the terminal because the ambulift took a while, and then because of that, when we got to passport control, I think they thought the flight had emptied, so they left passport control, so we had to wait for somebody to come back. So there's a bit of a delay there. So now we're just heading towards the car rental to go and pick the car up. So we found the car rental. Let's go and see what we've got. Find the car. Which one's us? Is this us? Oh, I need to go around the back. Right. Go on. It's been a tight squeeze on it.
Tight squeeze, dark hour. Just got the scooter in. Just about to fit the bags in.
Look, we've had to like squash it in there.
Can you leave the barrier up for 1 minute?
He's put his ticket in and the barrier's come back down. We can't get out.
I put the ticket in, but then the barrier came straight back down.
So we've got in the rental car. We've got in the rental car now, and we're making our way. We thought we'd try and go through Paris first on our way to Disneyland Paris. We thought we'd have a little look and see if we can get up the Eiffel Tower, don't we?
We have, yes, and we've hired. I'll have to stop actually because we've got toll road.
We've got a toll road to go through. So we're just going to need to pay for this toll road. This will be interesting. But yeah, we've rented an electric vehicle, and it's not something we've had before. So we're just trying to sort of get used to that, and then going through these toll roads.
Yeah.
That's going to be interesting.
And I can never reach.
And Tony can never reach.
Things. My arms are short. No. As people know, my arms are short.
So you'll have to get dead close to it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. We managed. We got through the toll. His arms were long enough.
Arms were long enough, and I think it's because I was using Wendy's debit card.
Yeah, exactly. Using my bloody debit card. But yeah, so it's always funny, isn't it, when you're driving abroad, it's getting used to driving on the other side of the road. But not only that, getting used to a new vehicle. But with this one being electric, so it's going to be interesting because we've no clue how to charge it up. I think it's pretty straightforward. We'll manage, won't we?
I wouldn't bet on it.
We'll see.
At the roundabout, take the 7th exit onto Avenue Marceau.
Oh wow. 7th exit, so you keep going round.
There's no lanes, is there?
No. I think it's where these lot are going. Yeah, definitely. It's this next one here.
We managed to find our way round Paris fairly well. With the help of the sat-nav and a bit of teamwork, it's doable. It was a really nice evening, so we decided to park the car up and have a little wander around just near the Eiffel Tower area. Our daughter's not been before, so she wanted to see it. So I took my mobility scooter with me. I was pleasantly surprised actually about how accessible the streets were. There were plenty of drop curbs, so it was easy to get around.
See? I can get to the Eiffel Tower with my scooter.
It was getting quite late and I was really tired. It's difficult now travelling with multiple sclerosis because I do find that I get tired more easily. So we still had another 45 minutes to drive to where we were staying in our apartment. So we had a little wander down to the river and stopped there briefly just to have a quick look around. After that, we made our way to the apartment that we were staying at, and it was in an area called Paris, which is half an hour walk away from Disney. It was ideally located, and across the road from the Val d'Europe shopping centre, with lots of shops and bars and restaurants, so it was perfect for us. Now this is an express tour of what our apartment was like.
Storage in there. Lots of storage. Baby chair. Into the bathroom. Everything you need in the bathroom. A nice walk-in shower with handrails there as well. Hello. Bedroom. With extra bedding and a safe. Into the kitchen. Hello, Katie. We've already trashed the room. Microwave. Everything you need. Toaster, kettle. And say cheers, Tony. We've only just arrived, it's quite late.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll show it you in the daytime as well. And a nice little view out the window. There we go. We've finally arrived at the apartment. It's been quite a long day, and we've had a few hiccups along the way, like getting off the flight and stuff, haven't we? And then we had a bit of a faff getting in here, didn't we? Because there was nobody to let us in. So yeah, we're here now, ready for Disney tomorrow, aren't we?
Yeah, we just climb through the window.
Somebody let us in. Right, we'll see you tomorrow in Disney. Take care. Bye.